This is 94 Proof. Your favorite MFers. We got
KB Cold Blooded.
And LR.
And we your favorite MFers.
Okay, so I guess today what we're going to talk about thinking, how the men think and the women think.
I think men think we rich, we pimps.
I used to think that in a lifetime. Jay-Z, pen, we spit. Okay,
I ain't spending no cheese. I'm
So-
gonna give you a slice of cheese, but I ain't spending no cheese. You feel me?
Well, I ain't got no cheese to spend. Shoot, I got crumbs in my fridge.
No.
Hello, can I borrow some cheese?
Some cheese.
Yeah.
Nah, I can't do that. You may come back and ask for some sugar.
Oh, I ain't. I like Kool-Aid. The last time you motherfuckers ain't had Kool-Aid.
Ooh.
Shit.
I ain't had that in a minute, but I need some. You know what? I thought about some shit I used to do back in the day in school. I'm thinking about making, you know how you used to get packs of Kool-Aid and then get some sugar and put it in a little sandwich bag, shake that motherfucker up.
I did that.
I know Ella like, what the fuck is y'all making?
I did the same thing.
Yeah.
We'll put that shit on your finger and just, man, that should be the bomb. Basically just eating Kool-Aid.
Oh, y'all
Sweet.
sick.
That shit was good as fuck though, wasn't it? That shit was better than candy, wasn't it?
Bitch, I had all kind of cavities.
And damn, speaking of school, I'm kind of glad y'all kids are going back to school because y'all can damn stop eating out my fridge.
Yeah, true.
Your parents are ready for the kids to go back.
They was already gone back. But they got some of them already gone back. But you know what?
Not here.
No, they gone. They might be gone. You probably just ain't paying no attention. One day we forgot to say, it's Martin Luther King Day. So
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Martin Luther King.
Dr. King. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't been good, Dr. King. I've been a bad motherfucker. I apologize.
One thing I can say I hate though, I can say that I hate about that is that why every street in the hood gotta have an MLK? Why can't that shit be in the suburbs somewhere?
You want a Donald
You know what I'm
Trump?
saying?
You want a Donald Trump road?
He should be recognized that way. He shouldn't be in the hood like that.
So
I
I can't imagine. I ain't gonna lie to you. I guess because I'm already trained. I can't imagine going in an all-white neighborhood or Indian neighborhood and it's on MLK.
He should be in a neighborhood where everybody is diverse,
Hey Tom,
not
where you
just
live?
black.
Oh, I live out MLK, next to the flea market. What?
That's what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Just shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I always wondered that. Why?
Well, he was helping us, so why not put him in the black neighborhoods?
Us or everybody?
He didn't mean the suburbs too.
I don't know.
I mean, don't get me wrong. He was fighting for us as black people, but at the same time, he was fighting for equality.
We don't have a lot of Malcolm X roads. Yeah.
No, they ain't gonna
Come
let
to
that
think
happen.
about that.
You ain't got a lot of Malcolm X. Like, we live in Atlanta. Is there such thing as a Malcolm X road?
No,
You know what? I'm going to kill that noise right now. Let me see. Hey, Google. Where's Malcolm X Road in Georgia? It says can't. I'm looking at mine. It can't find that one.
Of course not.
Yeah. Now you got one in New York. Am I correct?
I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. If anything, I would think it's in New York before here.
No, there's nothing here in Georgia.
Hey, you get
Not that I see.
Georgia said we have enough with just Martin Luther King. Take that and leave it.
I don't know. Do they got one? Do they got a Malcolm X in South Carolina?
Nope.
What about Florida?
It's MLK.
Damn.
Right there, MLK and Hollandale.
I ain't gonna lie.
I'm pretty sure it's in other various parts too, like Pompano or some other stuff. Not no damn Coral Springs. They too bougie. So motherfuckers, man.
So now, I got a question for you. Before I go in, I put Ella on this new show, and it's called I think it was. Is it the King of Harlem or what is it? The Godfather of Harlem?
I think so.
You know that show is based off of a guy named Bumpy Johnson. You know who Bumpy Johnson is?
Yeah, I'm familiar. I'm not really too familiar, but he's got links to other people like Frank Lucas.
Yeah.
That was I think that was his mentor. I think.
Who?
Frank
Johnson was.
Frank Lucas was Bumpy Johnson was Frank Lucas's mentor, I believe.
Yeah.
He came up under him.
Yeah.
They ran some shit up in Harlem, bro. I've been listening to some of them documentaries, man. They pretty solid.
Hey, you need to watch that show, but you gotta have this thing called, I think it's Epics Network. I don't know who it is, but hey, watching that show helped me learn a lot about Bumpy Johnson. I'm still watching, but also I didn't know he had a good relationship with Malcolm X.
Okay, he
had a real good relationship with Malcolm X, and I think from showing LR, I think you found a new love for Malcolm X a little bit from what I've seen in your eyes.
Yeah, because I mean, you gotta think about it. The education system is only going to teach you so much about, your Black history. So, learning about some of the things that Malcolm X was involved with kind of gave me a different, or I wouldn't even say a bigger, I guess, picture of who he was.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's like a bigger respect.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. I got a bigger respect for him from watching that show. Everybody who's listening, who cared about, Black history, such as, people such as Malcolm X, do your research. I actually should have learned a lot more when I was in school, but I really learned more watching that show, watching that series. That's a good fucking show. And the person playing Bumpy Johnson, I ain't like, it's kind of hard watching him play as Bumpy Johnson. What's that guy name? The one with the big mole on his face.
Is that a mole or a black hand? I think it's a black hand on his face.
I don't know what the fuck. I ain't trying to find out. It might grab my ass. But hey, what's the guy name? He played in the guy with the lazy eye.
Oh, damn, what's that guy's name?
Goddamn, Black people.
Forrest Whitaker.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he played as Bumpy Johnson. Don't get me wrong. He doing a good fucking job.
Okay, he did.
Now, there's another movie you need to watch.
Is it a movie or a series?
This is a movie now. This is what Lawrence Fishburne. It's called Hoodlum.
Nah, that's a movie.
Yeah.
Now I seen that. That's trust me. I learned, but see, that's like the younger version of Bumpy.
Okay.
This kind of takes from when he gets out of prison, older Bumpy Johnson. Like, I learned a lot about his daughter. There's a lot going on, bro. I mean, that shit so... If you was to go home right now, you get a chance. I don't know. See, can you download Epics Network? Try a week. Get your week episode. Go find I think it's called The Godfather of Harlem. Or The King of Harlem, something like that. And watch it. Just watch the first 2 episodes. I guarantee you'll want to watch every single episode. The shit, so it gets deeper and deeper. And the shit is good. And I learned a lot. Like, I didn't know he had, of course, what's his name? Clashes, what is it? Is it Clashes Clay?
The boxer?
Yeah, the original name. His original name was Clashes Clay, right? We know him as Muhammad Ali. He got a part with him in there because he dealt with, Malcolm X. And he went to Bumpy Johnson too as well. Learned a lot, bro. I'm telling you, a lot. And that shit's getting deeper. So I'm still on it. I don't know what episode I'm on. I think I'm on 4th or 5th. I don't know. The shit about an hour long. Everybody should go check it out. It'd be interesting and that kind of thing. If you're into that gangster and history, you get the best of both worlds.
Right.
Because Bumpy Johnson came up under Lucky Luciano.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And I've been actually, to be honest, since we're on this topic, I've been looking at a lot of mob.
Yeah, me too. For
some reason,
it must be a motherfucking guy thing.
I mean, it's interesting. It's interesting.
It must be.
It really is. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was looking at another interview with this guy, Michael Francis.
Who?
He was well, basically it's what made me look at the interview was this guy named Jimmy Hoffa. You know who that is?
Yeah.
Jimmy Hoffa was a dude from the Teamsters. He kind of was using mob money or whatever, but they didn't want him to be in charge, blah, blah, blah. But he was actually, you know what I'm saying, like, with people like Sammy the Bull. Not with them, but he know them, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. But it's, like, interesting how this mob shit worked, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just been kind of diving a little bit deep into it, but it's interesting, man. It really is.
I mean, hey, shit, watching that show, I learned that that was the Irish mob?
It was
The Irishman.
It was the Irish, and then they started getting involved with, or the Italian mob starts to move their way into the story. So
yeah, that shit was getting deep.
It was getting pretty serious.
I didn't know that was a situation back then.
How come the blacks ain't got no mob?
They do.
They had Malcolm X.
Nah, I ain't lying. You need to. Hey, I ain't gonna say no more.
Oh, excuse me.
I ain't gonna say no more. Hey,
sorry.
That shit was like a mob, bro.
Sorry.
I was taking a deep breath. But yeah, okay. I'll watch it. I'll check it out.
Yeah,
I'll check it out though. I'll check it out.
It's pretty good. I mean, there's some like mob movies I just can't watch or whatever. Now, my favorite. Now, when we talk about mob and all that stuff like gang and all that stuff, Scarface. Scarface is probably one of those movies that I just absolutely love. Out of any mob type of movie or whatever.
But he wasn't really part of the mob.
But it's like he had his own mob, though.
He was like
he ran a really tight organization, though. He really did.
He was a bad motherfucker.
He was a bad motherfucker, though.
He
really, the world is mine. You know what I'm saying?
What was that your favorite part?
Nah. All right.
KB?
So, he got that. It's the what they call it, the bad guy quote. What was the bad guy quote? You need people like me. How I go? I think it's you need people like me.
You know what's interesting about that movie?
Point your fucking fingers at
and say that's the bad guy.
My favorite scene of that Scarface movie, and it was more like when he was with the he was with that guy from Colombia, and they hunting the dude out the plane for being like a rat, pretty much almost. You know what I'm saying? That was probably one of my favorite.
Oh yeah,
he was really putting his trust in to him, but he got so fucking greedy, you know what I'm saying? Meaning Scarface got greedy, you know what I'm saying? But that's a good ass movie. A very good classic too, man.
Actually, I think everybody should own that in their collection. I don't care if you got a digital or DVD.
Psycho too, though, because once he found out his friend was sleeping with his sister, that nigga lost it.
He lost it for real.
But that relationship was kind of questionable.
I thought he was
doing
his sister.
His sister. Yeah, like it's like he almost wanted his sister for himself. I don't know.
It did seem that way. I ain't gonna lie. He did.
I just thought that part was kind of.
He did. It really did seem.
I
ain't gonna lie to you. I was like, yo, you doing my sister? Oh, you motherfucker! Blah. But at the same time, yeah. I don't know, but you know why I say that the bad guy quote was like one of my favorite parts. It's because it's true.
It is true. It's 100% true.
People are always looking for somebody to point out other than them. Yeah, but at the same time, you need. Think about it. To me, the world would be very boring if there wasn't such thing as a bad guy. Or,
he said, even when I'm telling a lie, he said, even when I'm lying, I'm still telling the truth. I'm like, wow.
Damn.
That's pretty deep.
It was the deepest thing. That was one of my favorite quotes that I remember hearing.
You need people like me. Man, I should do a voiceover. Yeah, for real.
We're going to get started.
And basically, they were the bad people.
Yeah.
Because he did say that they
what
were
that makes
bad.
you good?
Yeah, it doesn't make you good.
What makes you good? I think people really need to hear that shit just to kind of wake up like, yo.
Okay, we go ahead and play that part for them right quick.
Let me see if I can get that.
It's kind of like an inspiration a little bit. I don't know.
We getting inspiration from mob ties over here.
I am the same person that says I get inspiration from Joker, so I don't know. It could be like a mob tie. It could be like, I don't know the person.
That's all right. We always got some type of fantasy character that we kind of implement or we kind of get our stuff from. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Right.
So we don't own the rights to this.
Sure don't.
We don't own the rights.
So don't sue motherfuckers.
Don't do it.
I ain't got no money anyway.
Don't do it.
All right, but check this out. I'm gonna go ahead and tune it in. Y'all ready?
Yep.
You don't even know how to be a husband.
This is at the dinner now.
I have Nick the pig as a friend. What kind of life is that? Can you see? What we're coming to? We're losers. We're not winners.
You're stoned.
I'm not stoned. You're stoned.
Hey, get off.
No.
Come on.
No. I'm going home with you. I'm not going home with you. We're not alone. I'm leaving you. I don't need this shit.
Let her go. Let her go. Mother Quaalude, you gonna love me again?
I forgot about that scene. Go ahead.
Now here we go. Here we go, y'all. What you looking at?
Everybody staring at him.
You are a bunch of fucking assholes. You know why? You don't have the guts to be what you want to be. You need people like me. You need people like me so you can point your fucking fingers and say, that's the bad guy. So? What I make you? Good? You're not good. You just know how to hide,
Yep.
how to lie. Me, I don't have that problem. Me, I always tell the truth. Even when I lie.
Even when I lie.
Inspiration like a motherfucker.
Hey.
Shouts out to Al Pacino, by the way.
Oh yeah.
So say good night to the bad guy. Go on. The last time you're gonna see a bad guy like this again, let me tell you. Go on.
Yeah, he's a bad motherfucker, man. For real.
And the time I heard my brother say that part, that shit was funny as hell. Like, he just came in the room, he was like, this is gonna be the last time you see a bad guy like this. Let me tell you.
I was just having a conversation with Ella, and I was just telling her, I said, you know, one thing I learned something from Scarface, that movie, that scene right there.
Mm-hmm.
And that's my inspiration. That's because I live my everyday life. I don't have to hide. I'm me. I be me every fucking day. I never had to change. If I'm the bad guy, I'm enjoying it. At the same time, like he said. Yeah, do that make you good?
It doesn't make you good.
You think they like all they do is hide and lie?
Of
I don't
course.
have that problem.
But you know what? That brings me back to the point that I was making about, and I'm not trying to, ride a dick or whatever, or anybody's dick, but Cardi B.
Mm-hmm.
It brings me back to her, where people really like her because she is herself. She doesn't hide who she is, and she just tell her how it is, like how she feel. A lot of people find people like that to be appealing because, they say things that they wish they could say. Like, oh, I wish I had the guts to say that, but I don't want to be like that or whatever because I'm afraid what people may say. They may reject me. They may look at me some type of way. So people got to hide behind masks all the time, right? Because everybody wants to fit in. They want to get in where they fit in. And sometimes things like that, I mean, to me, that's not healthy. Mentally, that's not healthy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no therapist or psychiatrist or anything like that, so don't come after me with that bullshit. But what I am saying is, to me, mentally, I think it's healthy for you to be who you are.
Yeah, you know what? I think there's 3 people that's like that in the music industry, and I mean, like from what I know, Cardi B's one.
Yeah.
Boosie's another.
Oh, yeah.
Kevin Gates is another one.
Yeah,
True.
okay.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Like everybody else just seems animated.
They are.
You know what I'm saying? Like they seem
are.
like they just doing this shit for the public. You feel what I'm saying? But like I listen to Boosie and how he talk, he be saying some real shit.
Yeah.
And he just seems like he's just himself. It ain't no sugarcoating.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And can I say Plies? Plies he say some funny shit that made me laugh. But when I say like a real deep down shit, Boosie and Kevin Gates and Cardi B probably be saying some shit.
In the right game right now.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And they be saying some shit. I just like, well, damn, this nigga said it for real. Because I was listening to an interview when he was talking about what his favorite quote is, what everybody would say, hypnotized with hatred.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like how people hate on you, but like let's say like if you're doing something good and they mention, like let's say if you're in the music industry, right? And you doing like your song's on the radio, blah blah blah, but the next man hating on you because they hearing your song on the radio, your family want to hear you, blah blah blah. They getting hypnotized with hatred. That shit is real. Mm-hmm. That shit is really real.
Yeah,
but, yeah.
I think those 3. I like Mozzie. Mozzie say some quoteful things that make sense.
He died, didn't he?
Who, Mozzie?
Yeah.
Nah, Mozzie's still alive.
Wasn't a rapper from Atlanta? Is it
you
Young
think
Mozzie?
about that, Young Mozzie.
Ah, okay. All right.
Oh, so there's 2 of them?
Yeah, one was that Young Mozzie.
One of them got shot. Was it a few years ago?
About a year ago.
Damn.
Yeah, it was in Atlanta somewhere. I ain't gonna speak on it because they got something to reference to do with one of my neighborhood as well. Mm-hmm. And I'm leave that alone.
Right. but yeah, I mean, he made it. You know, that part I really did like. I like that part a lot. And then that brings me back to a person like Joker, even though that is a cartoon character, but Joker had enough of people bullying him and da-da-da. Excuse whoever has not seen the movie, but basically he's like, fuck it.
Yeah. Oh,
you know what I'm saying? He didn't give a shit no more how people felt about him or whatever. You know, he felt his life was a joke.
Yeah.
You know, so if you're gonna think that it's a joke, well, let me make you laugh then.
You know, one of my favorite scenes of that movie though was when he was with the therapist, and he's like, you didn't even ask me how I'm doing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like that's well, damn.
He said you ask the same questions
every day.
Every day. Every day you ask me the same questions.
Mm-hmm.
You never ask me, you know, like how am I doing? You know, I think if that therapist would have had asked him the same, like not the same, the correct questions, and probably felt the questions from her probably would have helped him if they were more sincere. To him, it was more of you just doing this because it's your job.
See, and that's the thing with people. Like everybody does something because that's your job.
That's their job.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like it's not like we out here. You know what I'm saying? Like I seen on the news. Well, and that's another story. But I just see how people are. You know what I'm saying? Like they're just doing it because it's their job.
Yeah, it's their job.
Like they don't show no compassion towards certain things. Even though people say like, I can give an example. Cops. They always say it's for the people, or I feel this way because I mean, but really, you know what I'm saying? Some of them probably do feel compassion for people, right? You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, they're just like, you know, hey.
But how do you like
separate the two?
Separate the two, right?
To me personally, I think you gotta read people. You know, so a lot of people don't like to read people. You know what I'm saying? Like how you say like body language is one thing.
Oh
and,
yeah, body language is a huge
vibes
thing.
is another thing, and the energy. You know what I'm saying? Like, you just gotta read people. Like, if someone comes to me angry and hostile, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna read that, like, well, damn. That's like how they say, first impressions are everything.
You was blessed with that ability for a reason. Mm-hmm. So use it. You know what I'm saying? Some people like to give people the benefit of the doubt. I understand that. But the thing is, when it's right in front of your face, and you feel it, you know it, you've seen it, if it, you know, quacks like a duck, white like a duck is a goddamn duck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And I feel that way, like, when people are like that, like you catching me at a vulnerable moment.
Right.
When I'm kind of like, you know what I'm saying, like, hey, you know what I'm saying, I feel you, I understand, you know what I'm saying, well, especially when people bring like their family into it or their kids, you know what I'm saying, like, because me as a person, I'm only human, I got kids too,
right?
You know what I'm saying, so I understand. But
it's like you can relate.
I can relate,
yeah.
But at the same time, I don't know if you're playing me. You feel what I'm saying?
I feel like some people though they use that to their advantage. There's so much stuff, like you might be talking to a damn psychopath or whatever, and they know what to say for, you know, you guys to feel like you have something in common. Like if I make them feel like we got something in common, then they'll feel more comfortable with me, and then I could just do what I want to. But I'm not saying that's everybody, but you do got some like psycho people out there that do shit like that. They prey off of people like that.
Yep. You do. You just got. And it's hard to watch out for them, but you just gotta. I don't know, man. It's like me personally, I have a hard time trusting people.
Shit.
Like I have a real big trust issue. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been. Maybe it's the shit that I've probably been through as a kid, and it's not. It has nothing to do with my parents or nothing, but it has to do with the people that I was hanging around with, or
that you put your trust into.
And I'm like, well, damn. Like, and I told you the story about when I was messing with this girl and my friends was fucking her and this and that. You know what I'm saying? Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Kind of put me through a little, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if this person's trying to do this, to do that, or let me just read them out first. You know what I'm saying? Because this goes to the topic, rational thinking.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And logic thinking.
Right.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, that stuff really plays a big part. But, you know, I'm living life still.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
I'm 37, drinking on some liquor.
Hey.
Got a family. That's it. Ain't got no money. But I'm living though.
Look, as long as we keep pushing it and we, you know, stay consistent with this thing, you don't have to say that for long. Keep faith, you know what I'm saying? Keep faith.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That's about it. That's all I got to say on that topic.
But yeah, it's funny that you mentioned that little saying about we was talking about it recently, me and you right now. We was talking about the thing you just mentioned,
the logic and the thinking.
Yeah, logic and emotional thinking.
Yeah. You some people let their emotions get the best of them, which overcomes their thinking ability.
But they like to say women are the most emotional thinking. That might be true on certain levels, but I still like to say some guys think emotional too. I want to say, yeah, you know why? It's just like saying, when you say the word bitch, most people gonna think automatically that's a female, right?
Yep.
That's not always true. Some guys is bitches too. Most of them, they the most. Most guys are most bitches than most females will be. You know, a bitch is more of a female dog. By the dictionary only. I'll be honest.
There's so many things you can go with that because
I was just about to say, like, elaborate on what would be a bitch nigga to you.
Because think about it. We was also thinking about upbringing. Like how we implant things in our head and how we were taught. You know what I'm saying? But like, let's just say like if like for some guys, if they didn't have like the father there, you know what I'm saying, that it would be like the mom was raising them, so the dude might be a little soft. Not in all cases, but in some cases. You know what I'm saying? But he may not know how to be a man. Like a woman can't teach a man how to be a man. It's gonna be the man needs to be there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, was that man taught to be a man?
Right.
It's a question. You know what I'm saying? But it just, you're thinking, it's like all the stuff that's put in your head is what you see. You know what I'm saying? So I see that too, as well. But I also see logic thinking as well.
Yeah.
I'm like in the middle. In the middle.
I think now I agree with on that person because what got me on that subject, I was watching something on Facebook. It was a video, and it was a man and I guess his lady, and they were just having deep conversation on some shit. I guess something that happened that was at the truck stop or whatever, and he got to breaking down. He said, if you want to be honest with you, women are the most emotional creatures on this earth for a reason. Y'all are very emotional, and y'all don't think all the way logic all the time. Most times it's with your emotions. Now, he got a point. I ain't gonna say that's every female, because I think everybody's built different, like you were saying. But I guess in that situation at that moment, she's a very emotional thinker. So she's in her feelings at that moment. So if she's pissed off and she wants him to be hurt because she feels hurt, and the only way to get him is to, I don't know, scratch and beat him up, call the police, say he did this, did that, and he goes to jail, boom. He loses his job, lose everything. But then after a while, you're like, you know what? I was just tripping. Forget about it. You can't really say forget about it because now you done fucked up livelihood.
Damage has been made.
Damage is already made. I mean, you can try to rebuild, but can you really rebuild? You done lost your job. Your job's going to look at you different because now you got what on your record? Domestic violence, right? So it's kind of hard to bounce back from shit like that. So if you get in an argument, before you get the law involved, get out your emotions first.
Yeah, I see.
Get out your emotions first.
Nah, I mean, I get that. Like, totally. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, the stuff that we do, because I don't done stuff, out of emotion.
That's what I'm saying.
But then I also learn from that, too. You know what I'm saying? Like, instead of me reacting like that, let me just think about it first before I even say anything or before I even do anything. Let me just go back, fall back, and chill out. You know what I'm saying? Because, there's been some cases where there's been like, hey, I blacked the fuck out. And somebody told me, say, well, damn, like, when you get blacked out, your eyes are black like the demon. It's like a whole nother person. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't been to, like, in arguments and fights and stuff like that. But see, I ain't gonna lie, I'm one of the people that's scared to fight. Because I don't know if I'm gonna really kill the guy.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't even know if I'm really gonna hurt this dude for real. Like, I probably could. And then
you don't know if you're gonna be able to come back from it.
I'm not gonna come back from it. I might get lost in that abyss.
And it's even worse when you've had a bunch of stuff built up too at the same time.
There you go. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's one of them things, man. Like, you just have to try to find yourself. You know what I'm saying? Chemical balance is another thing too. Because all dudes got female hormones too, but some of them have some more than others.
Just like women.
Maybe we can't.
Women has a touch of
should have some female traits.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. So that's just being real. You know what I'm saying. But that's just how I think about logic thinking and.
Yeah, but at the same time, y'all ask me a question. What would be considered a bitch ass dude, right? Okay, so before I answer that, give me some traits that you would consider a bitch female.
A bitch female?
Yeah. I asked Ella. Ella, what would you consider a bitch as a female, or for a female to do?
A bitch? Well, let me think. It shouldn't be that damn hard, but my brain is in a whole different world right now.
I don't see female like that bitch did. Oh my goddamn.
I mean, it could be based off of her attitude, her ego. It could be somebody that is always in a mix of drama, who instigates.
A mix of things.
It's just a fucking problem.
So those are things some guys do too now, am I right?
Yeah.
Because now it seems like the switch it's been like this. It's like we're switching places.
But then instead of us saying bitch, we say that nigga. God damn it.
I don't know. Some of us say that. Sometimes I call that bitch nigga.
But then you're right. I mean, but it's just like you gotta. It's a mixture of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just a whole combination of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So it's kind of hard to pinpoint on one thing. Because it's multiple things.
It's multiple things. It is. It's always been multiple things. Mm-hmm. It's always been multiple things. But at the same time, like I said, every female is not a bitch. Now, the most common reason where a bitch is made is they're saying you're a female dog. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying, bitch, like you bitching because you in the midst of things, you instigating, you whining, and you're doing extra shit to make it known that, hey, I'm whining, I'm crying, I'm bitching. You want the attention, you want to be heard. Mm-hmm. There's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, when you overdoing it, you acting like you on your period. Mm-hmm. Bitching. Because at the same time, if a woman get her period starts, most times that you turn the bitch, you can bring the bitch out of her.
Bitch mode.
Quickly. So I think some guys, I think we was watching a skit about if men had periods.
Oh,
and the
boy.
shit would be funny. I ain't like the dude did a good job because the shit was funny. I'm like, what? The shit had me like, wow.
Yeah, that shit was funny.
Dude was like talking about he's fat and he's this, he's that. I'm like, God damn. You know? It was just funny.
Y'all women in them damn periods, boy. I tell you, I ain't gonna lie. But see, at the same time, I'm thinking from a logical standpoint too. Like, is that really? Even though it's scientifically chemicals that's making women do that shit, how come they just can't use their head and be like, oh, okay, well, you know, I'm a not whine, or I'm a not. Why? But see, they use that as an excuse a lot too. They period, just for doing shit like that.
I mean, some do, not all.
No, I'm gonna say 80%.
Because I'm telling you, your period will fuck with your hormones, man.
We can't tell because we ain't got them like that. So I don't want to get in that war.
No, you don't.
See,
You
this
really
is
don't.
this is a debate we need to have another woman in the room. Because, and I'm talking about another woman that will say, hey, and not just agree with me, because I feel like I do have a point at some point.
I got an ideal person. I'm going to call it Double R. You know Double R. We need to ask Double R to come join. You know, 9-4, you know Double R. Yeah, I mean, Double R is so close. Yeah, almost like y'all live together. We need to ask if Double R is ever listening. Double R.
That might not be the right person.
I start fighting for him.
That might not be the right person.
Ain't nothing but, hey, it's all love.
Because the thing is, I met women that, but you know what? I kind of gotta give praise to the women too at the same time.
Of course.
Because they could be walking around bleeding for 7 days and be cool with it. I've seen, like, you just don't know if they on their period. They ain't gonna tell you, I'm on my period today. I just don't feel like being bothered. They could just put on that face and just walk outside like everything's peachy and creamy and all that stuff like that. But then when they get home, it's like, I hate the fucking life. Or I just want to just damn jump off a bridge. Gotta drink. Shit like that.
That's what's be going on.
I gotta give praise to women like that because they can fake the funk for a minute.
Y'all funny.
What?
They can fake it.
I like how 9-4 did that. That was funny to me.
That's
That's good. That was like almost like it just really happened. Like,
I think y'all males should experience how it feels for a woman to have a period.
oh my! Do they got like a kit for that? Like for a guy to go feeling with it?
Yeah, there's like this thing that they hook up to your stomach because they do it for labor pains and they do one for periods.
Menstrual.
Yeah, like if you want to feel what women feel, then you go and do that or whatever. They'll like help you with the experience.
Actually, men do have periods.
Damn.
Yeah, y'all do be on y'all periods.
We don't
have
bleed.
periods.
Huh? We don't bleed unless you know something we don't know.
It comes in a paper form in the mail.
Oh, bills.
Shit.
And we don't feel like being bothered.
Y'all mentally have periods. Mentally.
But see, it could be a mental thing with a woman too. Just because she's bleeding.
What you mean?
It's more than the bleeding, apparently.
Shit,
me, I think
it's
it's
more than the goddamn bleeding.
I think
It's a bloating, probably, right?
Yeah.
The bloating. What else?
You sick. Sometimes you get nauseous. You have headaches. You get dizzy.
Cramps.
I've seen girls black the fuck out. Like, they pass out because it's so bad.
Ooh.
There's one girl that we went to school with, me and my cousin, and my cousin had told me, she was like, you better be glad that you don't have a period like this girl that I go to school with. And she told me the girl had some type of disorder where her period, it just goes off for like maybe a week and it comes right back on. So she's constantly bleeding all the time. So I think there's something the doctors had to do with her. They just had to keep a close eye on her because she bled all the time.
I feel sorry for her boyfriend and husband. But he ain't getting shit.
Well,
You know what I'm saying? Not that you want a murder scene in the bedroom.
I mean, every woman is built differently. So you got some women who can deal with it. It's just another day to them. And then there's some women that they experience severe like symptoms from periods. Now, some women will use that and be like, today's my period, I don't feel like being by whatever. And they may use that, but there's some women that sincerely have some serious issues when it's time for them to, have that period. And that's facts.
Yeah, I mean, fellas, if you live with a woman, we all done dealt with this. You know what I'm saying? Like when they come home and when you guys come home and they slamming shit around and they doing this and that, just don't even ask.
No, you know what? You're right. Men do got a period. It's not really a period, but you know what they call it?
We just said bills.
No. It's really called a bitch fit.
Mm-hmm.
Gay people use it.
BF.
Gay guys. Not knocking y'all, but
remember on White Chicks?
I seen some show. What was that show? I told you, Ella had me watching some show which was like
Pose.
Mm-hmm. And from what I seen, I heard, that bitch just having a period. Bitch fit. I said, what the fuck?
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, apparently men do got a period. Not me.
I know I don't.
Okay.
I'm just living.
Yeah, okay.
You know what I'm saying? If I get mad at that moment, then I ain't saying I'm bitching. I'm just stating what I want to state.
It's bitching. You might as well go ahead and say it.
You know
it's
what?
bitching.
I do.
Go ahead and throw it out there.
You know what I'm trying to get a period? Since I don't drink milk anymore and I eat ice cream, I have cramps after that. That's the only time I've had a period.
You have your bad days.
I don't have no period. No.
Yeah, okay.
I'm good.
Okay.
I ain't gonna lie. I think I feel that way. After I eat Chipotle, I feel that way.
Me too. It be feeling good.
That shit feel good going down, but it's like, well, damn.
It's like water.
Stomach just be rumbling.
They should make toilets with handlebars now. You cannot slide off that motherfucker.
Hold for dear life.
TMI, you guys ever been in the bathroom and damn, you know what I'm saying, like, I remember one time I was in the bathroom, I was, taking a shit, and then a guy come in there, and he's just like, he came in there, oh, and then he like, well, damn.
Hey,
what the fuck did this nigga
on some real shit, on some doing my shit. But when you be in your stall, you be looking to the left or right, you be like,
the fuck going on over there?
Hey, yo.
I
know this is the place for the bathroom, but my G, you was fucking it up there for real.
You been in that moment, you like, damn, I'm shit, but goddamn, I gotta cover my nose because I don't know what the fuck you just did.
Yeah, I mean, some people be extra when they be going to
Hey. Y'all be hearing that in the bathroom? I have never heard that in the female's bathroom.
Yeah, I hear that shit, man.
And the part that irks you the most?
Yeah.
Why the fuck did you come to the stall next to me? Go over one motherfucker.
Yeah, exactly. I try to find the stall way at the end.
And it's separate.
And I hate to say it, for handicapped people, I use your hand.
You got a lot more space. You get more room to breathe. And then look, the sink are in there, dog.
Hell yeah.
But you know what? It's opposite in the female bathroom though, because sometimes when you go to the bathroom and you taking a piss or whatever, and then you look over and you hear for me, I squat over the toilet or whatever. I don't touch the fucking toilet. I don't want it touching me, so I squat. That's how my grandma taught me to do if you go into a public bathroom. So you can hear the woman next to you in the other stall pulling those little paper things to put on the toilet seat. Mm-hmm. So you thinking you gonna hear some piss or something come out. You don't hear shit. She just sitting there with her feet, either crossed or whatever, or just sitting there.
How can you cross your feet while you shitting?
That is weird.
There's some women that do shit like that. And how do I know? Look, the stall is right beside you. I mean, you can see it, but they'll sit there and they'll wait for you. They'll listen to you wash your hands, dry your hands.
Then when you leave,
and then when you leave, boom,
motherfucker, I was waiting on your ass to leave.
What I hate too about the damn bathroom, they need to motherfucking make them cracks a little bit smaller when I'm taking the shit.
Oh yeah.
I hate seeing motherfuckers. I be in the bathroom.
Wiping up on you.
I can see this nigga here in the damn mirror doing this shit.
You like, God damn, man.
Nobody could be watching me.
I swear sometimes they be trying to see if I can see you. Like, anybody in there? The lock, motherfucker.
Exactly.
Like, yo,
man.
did you pull the first time? Why you gonna pull the third, the fourth, and fifth time?
Yeah,
anybody in there? Or nah?
I'm telling you. So yeah, I mean that's just saying, like, you know what I'm saying, women do shit different. They think different. And
yeah, they do.
They are a little bit emotional.
A little bit. They are very emotional.
Yeah.
Cause see, they a little bit more sensitive. Like, you get into an argument, they sometimes their feelings get into it, and it's like we're a little bit more cold. Well, it might be just me.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not the type to be getting into that emotional shit because I ain't emotional like that.
Mm-hmm.
I think me as a person, I'm not as good with my emotions.
And you know what though? I think like too,
100.
also men are real close with their mothers, so that has something to do with it too.
You think so?
Oh yeah, because think about it. Every dude, I would say 95% of the dudes is mama's boys. And when I say mama's boys, when I say that, I ain't saying like,
yeah, like saying you always under your mother.
Yeah, I'm saying like, hey, when you come over to the house, your mom gonna have something there to cook.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Or like your mom is doing something for you. You know what I'm saying? And that's nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like that with my mom. Mm-hmm. But then it's crazy because like when I see my kids and their mother, you know what I'm saying? Like she's always doing for them, and they always want her. But I get it now.
You get more from your mother than your dad.
Yeah.
Dad gonna be like, he the first one. If you just want to do something, he gonna say no.
That and that's and see, we always had the conversation. Why don't you go to your father? He's gonna say no.
We come to you because we know you gonna say yeah most of the time. No discipline.
My kids know I'm gonna say no.
I ain't like how bad would be me. I'll be the first one to say no. No. Hell no. Nah, motherfuckers. Nah. Hell no.
And that's the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Like you said in another episode. Nah, jit.
Nah. Get these jits out of here. I'm doing something.
Motherfuckers out of here.
I'm doing something, goddamn.
Little shits. But yeah, you get a point.
But that's just being real, man. But shit. Yeah, man. Women gotta think a little bit more logic.
You need to be a little bit more logic.
Yeah.
But at the same time, that reason,
because
I think the emotion thing is there for a reason.
Oh, I believe that too. I think so. But I mean,
if they wasn't emotional, they'd probably be cold hearted.
Don't get me wrong. We're all human. You know what I'm saying? And like we all have weaknesses and flaws and stuff like that. But it's always good to try to advance yourself to do something a little bit different. That's why I try to keep an open mind on a lot of things. You know what I'm saying?
I'm working on that part.
You know what I'm saying? I try to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like I try to keep an open mind on some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
when you say open minded, like you trying to be what, more open to their suggestions, or you just?
I mean, I'm always open to suggestions or trying something different, or you know what I'm saying. And if I try it and I say, hey, well, that didn't work out, what we got next?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I pick from the selection.
And I'm one of the people that don't shoot it down first.
Because if you shoot down, you go get yourself in trouble.
Because if you shoot it down, also too, you don't know if you're gonna be missing on an opportunity.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying? Because like I say, if you go off your emotions, like, well, damn. Let's just say like for me, if I read something, right? If I go online, look at jobs, and I be like, well, damn, this job got like one star.
Yeah.
Right? And the rest of them got 3 or 2 or whatever. I'm really going off what I'm seeing, but I really have to try to give it a shot because I don't really know.
True.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's a downfall to people too.
True.
You know, that's a real big downfall. It's like we just kind of like focus on what we see and not what we experience.
That is true.
You get me?
Yeah, that is being open. I have to agree with you on that.
Yeah, so I mean, you know, we just have to try to be a little bit more open to certain things. You know what I'm saying? But For some people, it takes time. Some people, you know what I'm saying, do it right off the bat.
I think what we should do, I think everybody should drink a certain amount of mimosas. That'll probably keep down a lot of confusion.
See, that's another thing. See, here's another thing right here. Mimosas, I always thought was for women.
I ain't gonna lie to you, I thought it was like a bitch drink. And I was like, a pump drink.
I had it, and I always thought like that with margaritas. You know what I'm saying? Like, I always thought margaritas was girl drinks because I would look at people giving the margaritas in a fucking triangle glass, upside down triangle, and I'm like, that's a bitch drink. I ain't gonna try that shit. But who gives a fuck?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Who cares about the glass?
Right.
You just want the drink.
Right. You want to get that buzz.
You want to get that buzz in. And that's what I said. Like, we were just talking again about what the mind implements in your head and put there.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. Right now, I want a mimosa.
What's in a mimosa? That's the thing. I don't even know what's in it.
Well, I know. Well, most times
Is it orange juice and champagne?
it's what type of champagne. I think you're supposed to use. I think is it rosé? I think it's rosé or Moscato is in mimosas.
Oh, I think Moscato.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie. Champagne goes to your head quicker than real liquor.
That's that brute. That brute got a hell of a.
That rosé, I was drinking some of that shit on New Year's.
Uh-huh.
Oh man, I had like 2 glasses. I was like, yo, what the fuck going on? Like, for real. They were talking to me about some shit about life and experiences. I'm like, yeah, I want to do this and that. I was all in the zone, and
You were just feeling good.
I was feeling good.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Damn
Not one bit.
good, too. Hell yeah.
Not one bit. Was you smoking on anything, or was it just a drink?
Nah, it's just a drink.
Nothing wrong with that.
Yep. One of the people like listen to my music, get in the zone, shit like that. I was listening to I listen to a lot of Rick Ross.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
His words, sorry, but he word shit. I kind of feel what he's saying though.
I don't know if I can rock with Rick Ross like that anymore.
And to be quite honest, I was talking to my better half. I like Drake singing versus I do rapping.
Yeah. I don't like Drake.
Very interesting though.
I don't like Drake.
I don't know why. I just do. For some reason. Rick Ross, like that combination, it's a good combination. Right there. Both of them. They make good music together. Like, both of them together. Yeah. Like, I listen to Gold Roses a lot. Ashton Martin music. Even though this shit's old. Right. You know what I'm saying? But shit is just still classic music to me. I don't know why. Yeah. But I got my down south shit too. Like T.I. Like, I ain't gonna lie, T.I.'s first album, I still bump that shit.
I would too. I bumped a lot of I even bumped his, well, I didn't say his last album. Mm-hmm. But a lot of his other albums where he was going through some shit. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can relate to them.
What was the last album?
I can't think of the name of that motherfucker. I'm not going from the A. So, I can't even tell you. Don't get me wrong. I wasn't highly interested because it was like it was trying to make him just like the new music is right now, and it don't fit him. So, his son produced it.
See, some people, maybe the reason why I listen to a lot of Rick Ross, he stay consistent.
I can't listen to Rick Ross because it's like listening to the parole officer trying to rap.
he ain't never gonna live that up.
Oh, that's a parole officer trying to rap, man. Shut the fuck up, man.
Man.
Oh. Damn. Oh. I thought that motherfucker was taking a shit during the damn song.
Just like most artists, though, I think he got music for every occasion.
But he was a writer anyway. He was writing for, like I told you.
He was writing for like Trina.
Yeah.
I don't even know who else he was writing for, but most people in that slip and slide roster, he was probably doing shit for. Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Does writers, do they make good money or?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think writers and producers, they make the most money.
Get that royalty check.
Yep. Because shit, look at damn Dream.
Shit.
Dream.
He ain't got to do shit.
He ain't got to do shit no more, really. He done made one of the biggest. He done came up with one of the biggest songs of his career.
Rihanna.
That Rihanna shit.
And he wrote for Beyonce.
Yeah. The people behind the scenes is making all the money.
Shit, that's good. At least you don't have to be the one to perform it.
But he's also a performer too.
But I'm saying, if you're a writer, I mean, as long as you get that right person to perform your shit, you good. Mm-hmm. You don't have to get out there and perform shit.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, that sounds pretty good to me.
Cause I was listening to I ain't gonna lie, you guys ever listen to or watch DJ Vlad, like his interviews?
I need to.
Like I was listening to some shit about Bun B, right? Mm-hmm. Everybody know who Bun B is.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Spin the cheese. You know what I'm saying? And they were saying that he was saying on that interview that, of course, you know the song Big Pimpin', right?
Yep.
He was saying that Pimp C didn't want to do the song.
Oh wow.
Because Jay-Z wasn't going to go to the South, and Pimp wasn't going to leave the South to go to New York. So
yeah,
he was like,
that.
And he was saying that when he was telling him, he was saying that, you know what I'm saying, like, I'll do it, but I'm only going to give him 8 bars. I ain't giving him no more. I don't want to do no more than that. But that ended up being their biggest feature, basically. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to give shit a chance.
Right.
Open mind, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes shit could just hold you back. And that ended up being a big ass damn monster for them. That song.
Yo, I did not know this motherfucker wrote certain. So while you was talking about that, I was looking it up on Google. Mm-hmm. Shout out to Google, of course. But The Dream, he wrote some song called Cheetah Love.
Never heard of that.
I guess by the Cheetah Girls. Never heard of them. He also wrote, what else? Girlfriend by Bow Wow and Omarion.
That was a song. I remember hearing it, but did it get a lot of radio play?
Which one?
Girlfriend. I remember hearing that song.
He also wrote Moving Mountains. He also wrote Jay Holiday, One Hit Wonder.
Oh.
What? It's the truth. The motherfucker's a one hit wonder. It's his only song, ain't it?
True enough.
So.
Yeah, it is.
If I'm not mistaken.
That's the only damn song he came out with.
The motherfucker wrote a lot of songs, bro. I know he wrote for Rihanna, Beyonce, Janet Jackson, Mary J. Blige. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker been...
Nigga got royalty checks coming in for days.
He got royalty checks for days. I know Carrie Hilson wrote for Beyonce, Rihanna.
Carrie Hilson?
Yeah, she was a writer before before she came out as an artist. They emerge out the darkness. But we'll say that for another day.
For real.
We'll say that for another day.
I can talk about that music shit all day. For real.
But like today's topic, today was what? Emotional and logically thinking.
Yeah, and Dr. MLK for you know.
Once again, happy
birthday,
MLK.
Happy birthday.
That's right. Happy birthday.
We need to find out why we ain't got no Malcolm X Day.
Right.
It may be.
You think they really will make that though?
In the Islamic community, it might be.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's true.
We Americans might not just celebrate it as hard as them.
Yeah. Well, we'll check that out. I want everybody to go check out I think it's called The King of Harlem. That's on Epic's network. Matter of fact, 894, check it out. Let me know. We're going to talk about it.
Godfather of Harlem, right? Is that it?
Let me double check. Let's see.
I think it is.
King of Harlem.
I think it's Godfather of Harlem.
Godfather of Harlem. Yeah, that's the name of it. It's I think like 10 episodes, 12 episodes. Check it out. Let me know what you think.
All right.
I don't think you would waste your time.
I don't think so. Yeah, actually, like I kind of got inspired myself from the dude who plays as Malcolm X. The motherfucker looked just
like him.
I would have.
The resemblance is scary.
I would have thought that was the real motherfucker.
Yeah.
If I didn't know I was watching the show, I would have thought that was the real motherfucker.
Yeah. He looked just like him.
Talk like him, sound like him. I mean, he was acting.
They got to be killing each other somewhere down the line somewhere.
He did a good job pulling Malcolm X.
Yeah, he did a damn good job.
Might be related.
That's what I'm saying. It's somewhere. Because, like I said, a resemblance is like, whew,
Ice Cube
scary.
and his damn son, he played in Compton. What's that damn shit?
Yeah.
Straight up resemblance. Yeah.
Straight out of Compton.
Yeah. For real.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Good
He did a good
resemblance.
job.
Yeah.
I think he did a good job. I was going to stun him now. So, yeah, y'all check that out.
Mm-hmm.
And once again, this is another episode from your favorite MFers.
Mm-hmm.
And this is your boy KB, Cold Blooded.
Take another Quaalude. She'll be all right. This is 94 proof. I just wanted to do that real quick. Go ahead.
NLR.
Yeah.
We out.
Yeah.
Peace.
Deuce.